Hello, everyone. Coming to you today, Jose Sahagan from Big Valley Mortgage. Emlen, can you see us?
Yeah, I can see.
All right, wonderful, wonderful. Well, I wanted to make a video introducing a good friend of mine to my clients and my future clients to give wonderful information. But real quick, Emlen, did you watch that the football game this last weekend?
Absolutely. Fresno State, right?
Yeah, Fresno State was a big game. They finally beat the Idaho in their stadium, so that was a big win. It was almost equivalent to a walk-off touchdown. It was a great game, man.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been I want to say the last time we won in Boise was 1984.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. I mean, it was a good feeling. I'll tell you what, it's a good feeling for me. My wife went to Fresno State, and of course, she's an alumni from Fresno State, and it brought us great joy for them to finally win up there. So it was great, man. So yeah, also one of the things that I'm thankful for is that we finally got some rain over the weekend. So I mean, I know the valley needed it. I was actually in Stockton. Did we get rain down here, Emily?
Yeah, we got plenty of rain. My backyard was a little bit flooded, so yeah, it was good.
Good.
Rain.
So hey, you know what? All the rain that we can get, I mean, we need it right now. Our valley, of course, needs to saturate that rain so like that we can have water for the summertime, of course. But hey, guys, I just want to introduce a good friend of mine. His name is Emlen. He's a financial advisor with Gennext Wealth. Emlen, thank you so much for joining me. We wanted to go over a couple things in regards to what you do and how you help people. I know that, Emlen, you've helped me greatly with some good ideas. Go ahead and introduce yourself, Emlen.
Well, as Jose said, my name's Emlen. I work with Gennext Wealth here in Madera, which is a financial planning and investment firm. And let me preface that with it's a fee-only financial planning firm. So what that means is we don't earn commissions here. Everything is based on fee for advice. So we don't sell products. Like I don't sell life insurance. I don't sell annuities. I actually just sell my advice.
So that was great for me. I mean, Emlen, when you told me that you sell your advice, it made me feel comfortable because that means that somebody could come in and you're not just selling them, one product that, somebody down the road told you to sell. You do things a little bit differently. How do you do things?
The way I do things here is a lot of people call themselves financial advisors, or a lot of people say they give financial advice. What I actually do is I do give you financial advice, but I think where the biggest differentiator between me and most other advisors is that I help you with the implementation of that advice. So over a 12-month period is usually the amount of time that we take for an engagement. We're going to have 6 meetings where we're going to go over your financial goals and make sure that you're meeting them over that 12-month period.
Yeah, so that's important. I mean, I know for me when we spoke, I mean, it made me feel very, very comfortable because of the fact that you're giving me, that great advice. It's an unbiased advice for my financial future. Now, real quick here, one of the questions that I had for you, Emlen, is how did you know, or why is it that you got into financial advising? What is it that drove you to get into that?
Good question. So the way that it all started was I started out in banking. So I was in banking for about 11 years, started as a teller, then went to new accounts, became branch manager. I always wanted to be a financial advisor. Didn't know exactly what they did at the time, but it was something that I always seen the guy wearing the nice suit, driving the nice car. So I was like, I want to do that.
Right.
And so I worked with a company here in town for a short time. I worked with Edward Jones for about 6 months. And then after that, I really just difference of way I wanted to do business a little different. Then I went to Principal Financial Group, which I was there for 5 years, had a great time while I worked there, but always wanted to run my own business. Always wanted to open up my own shop. And I live here in Madera. I'm born and raised from here. And so what better place for me to open up a business than here in my hometown. So that's how it started.
Now, real quick, Emlen, where are you located here in Madera? Where are you at?
I am directly across the street from Food for Less in that shopping center. So a lot of people know where Dr. Brar is. I'm right next to him. I'm actually in the same building as Troxel Moore Physical Therapy. So they occupy the front part of the building. I'm in the back.
Gotcha. Now, the way I have this understood is that not only do you work with people from Madera, you also work with people from other cities, other towns. You have clients everywhere that work with you, and just the same like me. I mean, I have clients from everywhere coming to get that expert service. But for you, how do you do things? I mean, do you do things over the phone, or do you do things on the computer? How do you normally go about the process?
So it depends. If the client, I try to make it as convenient as I can for the clients. And when I say convenient, sometimes we're doing Zoom meetings just like this, where the client will be able, most of my clients are young families. So, sometimes if you can't get childcare situated, then we can do a meeting via video conference. Or you can come by the office. We can do things the traditional way too. So you can come by, visit me here at the office, or we can do a phone call. So those are the three ways I'm usually working with people. I have no preference, whichever is most convenient for the client. But that's typical.
So this was key for me. I mean, when I was growing up, Emlen, my parents, of course, talked a little bit about finances, but really didn't talk to me about, what was up and what was down about finances, other than the fact that, hey, you know what, we made it this month, right? We made it through the month. And I think as I gotten older, I understand the importance of our financial future. And for you, I know that that's something that you're helping, not only Madarians, but, people from everywhere with their financial future. What's one of the keys that you see being a financial advisor, how you've been able to set people up for the future?
I think it all starts with those habits, right? Healthy financial habits. One of the habits that we talk about is having a budget. It's the bad word, right? It's the B word, the budget word. But I think managing your cash flow, which is also having to do with budget, is a big deal, right? How much money is coming in? How much money is going out? Where is that money going? And why? So what I help my clients with is three things that I like to call. I call it clarity, harmony, and then focus. First, we got to get clarity about our financial situation. Then we make all the things that we have financially speaking work together with harmony. And then we can focus in on the goals that we have. So those are the three things that I talk most about.
Yeah, I like that statement, Emlen, because I don't believe that people actually, view it that way. I don't, harmony is key in my life. It's something that I always try to find peace. And what I can say, not having financial peace and not knowing where your money is going doesn't give you peace in your life. So I think that you being there as a financial advisor, people are coming in and talking to me about a mortgage, but if, having that person to go and sit down and talk about a budget is something that's key, of course, in the mortgage process and just in your life. So, I mean, that statement rings, truth to me about, harmony. So, Emlen, real quick here, I mean, if we did have to contact you, how do we get a hold of you? What's the best way of contacting you, Emlen?
Best way to get a hold of me probably be either through social media or on my website directly. If you go to my website, which is gennextwealth.com, I'm sure we'll put a link in there for that. You can go there and there is schedule an appointment now. You can click that button. It'll take you right to be able to schedule a phone call. And just because you're scheduling an appointment doesn't mean you're ready to be a client. You just might have some questions and want to know more about what I do and how we can work together. That's a great place to start. So I give complimentary consultations just to kind of talk to people because what is a financial advisor? What isn't a financial advisor? People have a lot of questions even around that because the title is thrown around quite a bit. But yeah, the easiest way to get a hold of me would be either my website or my social medias.
Wonderful, wonderful. So just to let you guys know, I am going to put Emlen's information in the link below, so you guys can get a hold of him. We'll put in his website, we'll put in his social media information as well. Again, thank you, Emlen, for being on this video. I wanted to make sure to provide great information, and I know that with a professional like yourselves, you can get people moving in the right financial future. So thank you so much for being on, Emlen. Thanks
for having me, Jose. I really appreciate it, and I look forward to working with you.
Awesome. Again, guys, if you need help with your financial future, if you need help with a mortgage, If you need help with just some information, some basic information, or no matter how in depth it is, please reach out to us. Emlen's information will be on the link below. My information is always available on Facebook, Instagram, and I'll make sure to put a link in there for my information as well. We thank you so much. We're going to be doing some of these videos as we go along, so like that people get great information. Thank you so much, Emlen.
Thank you, Jose.